Hey guys, Brandon here. Today's video is going to be about staying motivated with writing and what I do to do that. So I've got a few things that I wrote down, and hopefully what I do to stay motivated can help you. So the first thing I did that I found that really helped me stay motivated this last year while I'm doing my manuscript for Distance Between Echoes was I set a day, which was Thursdays. I called them editing Thursdays. At the time, I didn't really know much about what beta readers were. But after educating myself, that's what I was doing, is beta reading. And so I met up with my friend Justin, and every Thursday night we went out for pizza or nachos, whatever. And after shooting the shit, we get down and he'd read a chapter and then tell me what he liked, what he didn't like. What I enjoyed about that was it made me go, yeah, I'm awesome, every time he laughed or he said something was cool. Of course, then when stuff wasn't so much, it got down, but it helped me motivate because I saw the reaction in person. Probably not the best thing to do with all your beta reading, but it did help me there. So the next thing I did was I found this class at a local library where people they get together. It's not so much a class, it's like a group, but they get together and we do writing prompts. At the end of the class we share stuff, and I found getting myself more involved with the writing community helped motivate me to keep writing. So in class we do like these 3-minute prompts. A lot of people tell you to do it. You can find a lot of websites that generate prompts for you. You just kind of put your pen to the paper, you don't edit, you don't worry about grammar, you just kind of go, and at the end of it you get something good or you get something bad. I actually find that a lot of the times that what I get is really good, even though it's not something I could ever probably fit into any of my works, but I do find that for the most part it is something that I'm pretty proud of, especially since I just made it up, right? I mean, obviously it needs some work, but whatever. So that's great. I find that after I go to one of these classes, I end up writing a lot that night. I get real motivated for the next couple of days. It's kind of a boost, talking to other writers and listening to other writers read their prompts, and then realize like when they're commenting on yours, if they're complimenting or seem genuinely interested, if somebody that you recognize as a really good writer is generally interested in your writing, it really helps you motivate. So another thing I started doing recently was one thing with my friend Dan, one thing with my friend Justin. But what we do is we call it writing tag. I'm not really sure if there's a real word for it or not. So what we do is you have to write 500 to 1500 words. Okay, so every 48, you have 48 hours to do this, and if you don't do this, you owe the other person something. So with Dan, I owe him a Blizzard if he doesn't make it. He owes me a Blizzard if he doesn't make it. With Justin, it's vanilla Coke, which is the greatest drink in the world, by the way, and that's why it's I don't know, that's why it's worth writing for. So we write about 500 to 1500 words. We haven't really ever gone over that. I mean, if we did, I don't think we've ever punished the other person, but the idea is not to get too ahead of yourself. So what we've done with me and Justin is we actually change characters in the story at every section, which has been real interesting. I've left an example down below of that. What I've done with Dan is our thing's almost like, it's like a comedy, kind of like Archer or South Park-ish. Comparing to those is probably talking up a bit more than what it is, but it's a lot of fun. It's basically about this, it's Captain Triceratops, and you can kind of just let your imagination go with that. I can't really show any of that because it's probably pretty offensive. If you're into that sense of humor, you're gonna love it, but I don't really want to upset anybody by sharing that stuff, sorry. So the final thing is, and I've done this my entire life, it actually started with my mom, bless her soul. She's not dead. I don't know why I said that. Do you say bless your soul if someone's alive? I hope so. Anyways, bless her soul. My mom, she always made sure I had a pen and paper around, right? Even if it was like these little crappy notepads or piece of paper, there's always something. What she first did actually with my writing was she had these like blue thick plastic duotang things shoved with a bunch of recycled paper from like her office or something, and that's like where I first started writing. Actually, was on my trips to my cabin and stuff. It really helped me. And today, like just picking up a pad of paper or something, even a napkin if I'm at a restaurant, I like to write. I like to even do jot notes of what I want to do, even if it's not going to be something full that I invest time into. So yeah, those have been four things that have helped me over the years, right? I hope that they can help motivate you, and maybe you can find your own forms of them. I do suggest that you find a class or group that you can invest some time into and learn from, and just have somebody there that can read your stuff and tell you how good you're doing. You obviously don't want somebody to just sugarcoat everything and tell you they're amazing, but it does help to know when somebody's genuinely liking what you're doing. Yeah, so thanks for watching the video. Down below, if you could like, subscribe, you can visit my website. I've got some stuff listed there, Facebook, Twitter. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. Bye.